Yo, what's good with y'all, man? This is your guy, Mann, and I am at my storage. Gotta come do handle some business, but I want to talk with y'all. Let's go straight into the point. I don't like to waste time or play around. I want to talk about buying back your time. That is very important to buy back your time. Freedom is an amazing feeling to have, and what I mean by freedom is getting up to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. That's what you want to have. You want to be able to move in the moment you think about something, you can snap your fingers and you get right to it. There's no better feeling than that. But you know, a lot of people don't have that, or a lot of people probably won't never have that. It's because nobody want to sacrifice. Nobody want to sacrifice nothing. But they want everything, though. They want everything. But how can you have everything when you don't have enough room to hold all the things that you have? I'm going to give you case in point. You don't want to sacrifice nothing. You got a 2,000 square foot home. But the stuff that you want requires a 10,000 square foot home. But you would not let go of that 2,000 square foot home because you're scared you might mess up something. You might fumble. You might go out here and pull the equity and the money out of that 2,000 square foot home. And what if you don't be successful? Now you ain't got no home. So you are like, man, I don't know if I want to do that, man. I don't want to take this chance, but I still want everything that requires that 10,000 square foot home, though. But you're so scared to let something go, you can't get that. You don't have enough room in your life to get that at your current stage of life. So you got to be willing to ask yourself, what are you willing to let go? What are you willing to change? What are you willing to make different so you can be able to have that the things that are needed for your dreams for that 10,000 square foot home? That's what you got to be willing to ask yourself, and a lot of people are not willing to do that. So you got to be willing to let that stuff go. I'm gonna tell you, like, look at this. I'm gonna show y'all. I got my whole this is what my storage and stuff, my studio equipment, my tools, a little other miscellaneous, and then I got this rack of clothes over here, and then other little things that I got, socks and stuff in storage, and little stuff in the dresser. I'm showing y'all my life, and y'all gonna get to go on the journey with me of my life, is because I made a sacrifice. I said that I want to be one of the richest men around. And not only one of the richest men around, one of the richest black men around as well. And I have a lot of dreams. My dreams are bigger than me. My dreams are so big, I don't even know how I'm going to fulfill them. I don't even have all the money to fulfill these dreams. That's how big they are. But I have so much faith that faith outweighs the lack of money that I don't have, because I know some way, somehow, I'm going to get that money to bring these dreams alive. So I had to make a sacrifice, and I'm going to tell you my sacrifice that I had to make for me to achieve my goals and my dreams. So I raised my kids as a single father from birth up until graduate. My third child graduated from high school, and I got my last child, my fourth daughter, that's in high school currently in 12th grade. And I thought about it. I said, you know what? Let me let this crib go. All the money that I'm paying for this rent, that money can go into the business. I can take that money, throw that money into the business, and I can move around and let my daughter go stay with her mama for this last school year and live with her and just send her money and make sure that she has all the things that she needs, while I go out here and grind and push myself to get to where I want to be in life. Let me take myself out of a comfort zone of walking into this rental house. For one, that's a waste of money for what I'm doing. What I'm doing and where I'm going, that's a waste of money, because I don't need this no more. I don't own it. I can't pull the equity out of here. I've been renting from this property for about 14, maybe 15 years. So I'm not getting no benefit out of this money. If something was to happen, I'm 43 years old. Something was to happen today, and or 10 years from now, 15, 20 years from now, and I keep reading, they can put me out. Or I could never go pull no equity out of it. Or I could never turn it into a rental property or nothing like that because I don't own it. So it's like, let's take that chance now to get ahead in life and start owning properties and owning more things to be more successful. So I took that sacrifice and I said, I'm gonna let this property go. Set up me a little office, a stationary place or something. Those are the primary things that I need in storage. And I can just bounce around from my storage and I can go get what I need to get done. I got my gym membership at the gym. I go take my baths and showers at Planet Fitness. I got my trucks parked at low storage locations and get in my work truck, go work, and then come from the storage location, park, go back, ride around, and then I can go make a bid in my truck. And I can sleep in my truck and get up in 195% of the money that I'm making, I'm reinvesting. I'm reinvesting it back into my goals and my dreams. I can take bigger risks. I can get better marketing companies. I'm buying back my time. See, if you're not willing to take a risk, then why are you even wanting or complaining about not having the things that you want? You shouldn't even want nothing bigger because you're not willing to take the risk to get nothing bigger. And then let's go to this point. Let's say you are investing in the stock market, right? So you might invest in the stock market, which is cool. You're still taking a risk. But see, y'all get so comfortable with giving somebody else your money to have the point to blame if something go wrong and get mad and yell at the TV and scream and all these other things to point the blame at somebody else. But you are not willing to take the risk and point the blame at you, or just say, hey, I didn't lose. I just got a lesson. I'm going to do it better. But you'll take the risk and throw it in the stock market. Now, I mess with the stock market too, but I also gamble on myself. So you got to ask yourself, are you willing to take the risk to get what you want, to get everything you want? To remember now, you want everything that you want under the sun, but it requires a 10,000 square foot home. But you only got a 2,000 square foot home. So you got to remember, are you willing to let that go? Pull the equity out, invest in yourself, be that win, lose, or draw? Are you willing to do that? Because one thing we got to always remember, no matter what we obtain in this life, we gonna die the same way we goddamn came in this earth, with nothing that was ours. We will know we can't take the millions, billions, trillions, the house that we stay in, the cars we driving, the rent. We can't take none of that. We have gotten so accustomed and used to sleeping in that comfortable bed, walking through that nice doors. So we got so used to having that private bathroom and that private whatever we got in the house. We got used to that, but we didn't want to take a sacrifice to get ahead. So I'm taking my sacrifice to get ahead. I want you to take your sacrifice so you can buy back your time. Time is so valuable. It's so valuable. And I just want to end this off. Going out the country, I used to think before I started going out the country, you'll hear about credit. You need credit for this. You need credit for that. You need credit, but you don't need credit, because when you out the country, that credit don't mean nada. So where I want to go with that is just saying, understand how to invest in yourself, make cash to be able to have a smooth cash flow and invest that money into yourself so you can be able to be out the country, make a nice living, and don't have to worry about if you got credit or not. Not saying you don't need it, but I'm just saying this, hey, you can still maintain even if you got it or don't got it. And once you learn how to do that, your credit will never be flawed anyway, because you understand how to make money. So once you understand how to live without credit and make a good living, now you just got to put the discipline in yourself to make sure that you're living within your means, and you'll pay your bills forever. So buy back your time. Ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice to get ahead and make your dream come true? I believe in me. I believe in you. But you got to believe in you like I believe in me. All right. Love y'all. We out of here.